What's up, my people? You are now in tuned with another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena. In the midst of the pandemic, in the midst of adversity, is your boy, your host, lyrical genius, Black Titanium. And as you know, the primary topic here at the Homeless Empire is our black youth. A topic we can never forget about, because even though they may not see it, and even though you may not see it, our youth are targeted for extermination. And because of the fact that those who's supposed to be giving them knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is selling them out, they are now on the brink of extinction. So yes, we got to talk about this, and I got to emphasize it every day. Every day. You know why? Because everybody else is caught up in the illusion. Niggas is caught up in the dollar bill, man. That's all these niggas doing. So they laugh. So basically, niggas like me get laughed at, because the white man is paying these niggas money to shut the hell up. All these Muslims, Christians, and Jews that's supposed to be saved, that's supposed to be, turning the world into righteousness. All these Muslims that's supposed to be caliphs of the universe. Niggas sitting back behind the scenes watching the niggas like me suffer while they become that nigga that Allah talks about in Surah Al-Baqarah when he says they gonna be the ones talking about you, saying, well, if he was here with us, it wouldn't be happening to him. Yeah, that's them niggas who rather sit at home and pick flowers with their wives, they money-grubbing, money-hungry ass wives that's running them with a Jezebel spirit. But we gonna talk about that. That's a whole nother video. You feel me? But I'm gonna keep shit on blast, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Because like I said, the feds got his house niggas and everybody else running around trying to slander and defame a nigga. They got motherfuckers trying to slander and defame a nigga, and as you know, I'm out here in the Pacific Northwest where this is one of my only ways to fight. Because like I said, you ain't gonna, if you know about the game of white supremacy, that's all about mental warfare. You feel me? So basically, we gotta know this is part of mental warfare. You feel me? Nevertheless, back to the essence of the conversation, we gonna get back to our youth, man. Because, niggas like to come out in the street and put on a facade like, yo, I love my kids. But if you could be a fly on the wall behind closed doors and watch these old rapists, pedophile, abusive ass niggas, if they not physically abusive, they mentally abusive. A bunch of hypersexual, deviant ass niggas who's just looking to crawl up under a rock so that they can sell out and just have a quiet time, especially the black woman. If you go on them dating websites, all you see them saying on their websites, oh, I love my work and I love what I do. You love what you do and you like 60 years old working at McDonald's? Come on, you're killing me with that bullshit. All right? But, it never ceased to amaze me. And they say, oh, if you got any drama, stay away from me. But as soon as you meet them, they become the drama. They are the drama. Because, like I said in my previous videos, man, we as a black people have mental diseases. Because slavery has resonated from generation to generation. And even though we wasn't there picking the cotton in the fields, we're in a way worse situation right now than we were back then. At least them niggas back then knew that they were in hell. They couldn't do nothing about it, but everybody knew that they was in hell. Now, you looking at moving fast forward to a day and time up to this present date. Niggas are pacified to be stupid about their situation and quiet about their situation. And any nigga that try to run up on me talking about, yo, it ain't about black and white. It ain't after seeing all these killings, George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Sandra Bland, Amadou Diallo, and the list goes on. I say that because every time one of you house niggas help your slave master suppress my videos, you deserve a very long list of Sandra Bland's and George Floyd's and Trayvon Martin's. Yeah, and that's all it's gonna keep being. As long as you keep helping the white man kill off your leaders and the righteous and the intelligent people of your race, you're gonna have a very long list of George Floyd's, Philando Castillo's, and the list goes on. Real talk. So as we crawl around here in the pandemic, where they giving these niggas free money to shut up, to pacify these niggas, really, while they stealing trillions, while these niggas are stealing billions and trillions of dollars, they use these niggas as the yes men to say, listen, man, we fighting for y'all niggas for $1,400, man. Y'all better speak up for us when we start fighting, when we start negotiating. And then these niggas like, yeah, man, we want our $1,400, man. Go get that shit. And $1,400 ain't gonna save nobody. Most of these niggas are consumers, 21st century, modern day consumers and 21st century slaves, man. All these niggas that you hear talking that hard shit, come on, man. You walk in an establishment, those are the niggas that you see at the plantation talking about, where's your mask? The master, I'm gonna tell him to get on his mask. Put on his mask, master. Yeah, you do that, boy. Go tell that nigga to put on his mask. Yeah, that's what you do. And the crazy part about it, I go in some establishment, they might send a homosexual to the counter, and this nigga, where's your mask at? This nigga is worried about COVID-19, but he ain't worried about getting fucked in his ass and catching AIDS. This chick comes to the counter fatter than a motherfucker, eating herself into oblivion, got an eating disorder. One hamburger away from a cardiac arrest, and she's worried about COVID-19. Ain't that some shit? This nigga is from Africa, and they just straight killing each other. They created these niggas' demise over there. They killing each other, and this nigga with Ebola, all type of diseases. And this nigga's worried about COVID-19. When our biggest pandemic, our biggest disease, yet from all the way through history up to the date, is the white man. Yeah, is the motherfucking white man. Yeah. And people always ask me, yo, man, why you always talking about the white man? No, don't try to play that reverse racism shit on me. Because I can't be racist. I don't own no establishments to control nobody's life. I can't stop nobody from getting jobs, none of that shit. The reason why I talk about them, because they're pathological people. They live their lives by the rules of engagement. They have no conscience and they have no soul. And they'll deprive niggas of their rights to live, and they'll laugh about it. They could kill 1 million motherfuckers today and won't lose no sleep tonight. Because that's what the game of white supremacy requires. Real talk. Real talk. That's what the game of white supremacy requires. And I won't be surprised that when their reign comes to an end, that they peel all the skin off their bodies and reveal themselves as the aliens that niggas talk about. because they're just that motherfucking evil. As we say in the world I come from, these niggas got the Midas touch. Not the Midas touch, the Midas touch. Everything they touch turn into shit. Meaning that everybody that they encounter, they corrupt. From children to adults. Their families are dysfunctional, they're insane, they're polluted, they're toxic, and everything else. Real talk. So basically, and that goes for the house nigga too, man. Because every time you walk past the house nigga, they'll stand by their slave master and they'll start talking about you. The slave master's waiting for them niggas to say something about you. And he knows that this nigga suffers from the realm of self-hatred. So he knows that the house nigga is gonna say something about you first. So after the house nigga starts talking about you, he knows that this gives him permission to talk about you. You feel me? But that's another video. We're gonna get into that. Nevertheless, back to the essence of the conversation of our youth, man. We got to become more aware of the situations that's getting worse, man. Our youth are now embracing all type of evilness of different cultures. Because when you're dealing in the realm of self-hatred, one of the symptoms of self-hate, when the people hate themselves, they'll reach out to every other culture to be accepted on a social status to the point where they'll fuck over their own people just to be accepted. And you don't even have to give them much. When the people hate themselves, you don't have to give them nothing but a pat on the back, because all they want is to be accepted. When they should be trying to run from the very motherfuckers that's trying to kill their ass. Niggas should be trying to run. These niggas are gravitating towards the death. Jumping inside the fire, jumping inside the frying pan and saying, yo, just do me dirty. And he'd be like, okay, I'll make a deal with you. I'm gonna help you fuck over your people, and you're gonna help me fuck over your people. We got a deal? Let me see. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds about right, master. I'll help you do that. Real talk. I'll help you do that. You feel me? So when you think about your youth, you got to think about the fact that you can't just stand there and say, you know what, man? I'm all right. I got a new car. My family is all right. Because that's our problem. When you think on the individual level, individualism level, that individualism shit gonna kill your ass. It takes a whole fucking village to raise children. That's the basics that we gotta get back to. You can't be everywhere your children is at, and I can't be everywhere my child is at. And the reason why our youth are not getting any knowledge, wisdom, and understanding no more is because the mothers are teaching them to disrespect the man, because she's bitter towards the man, trying to feminize the child. So these niggas grow up sensitive little bitch niggas. This is why you see little niggas in Chicago shooting each other, killing each other over a war of words. Over a war of words. Sensitive niggas. Real talk. So we gotta think about how we can save our youth from every moment, man. Because every moment they are dying, dropping like flies out here. And the conditions are being set by the invisible hand. And that's what you have to understand, man. And I don't give a fuck who's mad about it, because I'm gonna tell you something like this. An oppressor has absolutely no rights or laws that should be respected by the oppressed. So I say fuck them niggas at all times. And with that being said, you have watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Peace. Until the next episode, I'm out.